.32 degrees outside, frost on the windshield. Perfect day to go hunting for rocks, maybe get some video on the Colorado River. Again, like I don't have enough.
I know. You're addicted now.
I'm addicted.
It's fun.
It starts with video of rock formations, hunting rocks, then it moves to video of finding petrified logs in the Chinle Formation. Then the next thing you know, you're swooping over the Colorado River, looking at the reflection of the red rock in the background on the river.
That was so gorgeous yesterday.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
I may have a problem. So where are we going today?
I think we're heading from, what's the road? It's part of the dinosaur trails or the whatever
It's
that.
National Scenic Highway.
It's a scenic highway going from Moab towards Green River.
Mm-hmm.
And we get to see some pretty cool stuff on the way, like Yellow Cat area, I think.
We might even stop. There's some blood's eye or pigeon blood agate.
Yeah.
Just as you come out of the Colorado Gorge or Colorado, I don't know what you'd call it, where the sandstone cliffs go all the way up and the river is kind of trapped. When you come out on top of that, not too far from I-70, you can hunt for some pigeon blood agate there. Maybe we'll go do that. We found some pretty stuff there in the past.
That's true. That would be fun to head again.
We'll see what we do. Thanks for joining us.
See ya.
All right, I was just walking up a little ahead here, scouting out a few things, so this isn't a sudden discovery. But I don't know how good it's going to look, so there's some indications that there's a little bit more rock the further up we go. A few pieces sort of like that one, kind of pretty. And that one, which is kind of interesting. And I think, again, the idea I have is that maybe that little bit of edge to that limestone there might be where this is coming from. I still haven't found the limestone source so much, but that's a pretty piece. And of course a piece right here too. Get that one. Kind of a nice sized chunk. Give you an idea with the head of the hammer. But the one I'm after is not this one, although that one might be decent too. That actually looks pretty good. We'll probably be able to put that on Slabadabadoo and get some nice pieces out of there. Might come back for that one. Little piece right there. But the one I'm interested in got stuck in this clump of rocks here. Right there on the other side in the shadow. Let's see if I can turn around. And it's not that one, even though that one's pretty. Again, one of my limestone rocks with some jasper on it is right there. It's flipped over now, but you can kind of see it that way. There's another nice chunk, but the one we're after is this one. We'll see if that one's worth keeping after we dig it out. Here we go. All right, maybe I found a fortification agate. I'm going to have you help me out here. If you'll video, I'll
sure.
Spray it off.
Wow, that's amazing. Let me come in a little bit on that. Whoa.
Now you don't think that's
What's the other term for one of those things? Wow, that's amazing.
could be agate after barite.
It could.
But you know what else I was wondering about?
What?
Petrified wood.
Could be.
I don't think so, but I wondered
Those
about
colors are crazy.
I think that might be an agate after barite.
Yeah,
Could be.
that's amazing. That pattern. Look, can you hold still and let me just look at those what's going on in it, because that's really interesting.
Yeah, those radial rays, I think, are barite crystals that have been replaced with agate, maybe.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Look at that. Whoa. I don't know if you've found anything quite like that before.
Now you can see them poking out on the edges a little bit here.
Wow.
And there's the back
That
side of it.
color, like that side is crazy.
This is really gorgeous, isn't it?
Wow. And that's really how bright it is. It's really bright. Nice find.
So sometimes the rocks you want most are the rocks you're going to least get. And that one is trapped under that boulder right there, and I can't budge that boulder. I have a big enough lever. And then right there, it's hard to see the outline, but there's another chunk just to the right of that one that's kind of center screen. It's buried, and of course it looks great, even though I haven't been able to spray it off because my water bottle is clear downstream. But clearly, if I could get those two rocks out, they would be some of the best rocks I've ever found. Weird how that works. I can't get them out. Okay, we've made it upstream a ways. We've now found 2 pieces of agate after barite. They are gorgeous. We found them.
That's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. Found a bunch of agate that I can't get to down in there. It's too hard. But you know, you've gone far enough to find stuff when you find those really clear, milky, not milky, but white, translucent. Well, that's a nice chunk too, isn't it? I saw that one. That's pretty.
I just poked it out with my toe and was like,
Got a lot of brown
Can't
on
be
the
the
edge
one you
and
were-
red.
not in
I did see it, but that wasn't one of the 2. There, it looks like there's some more of that. I did see that.
It's
That's
actually
gorgeous.
really pretty. Okay.
Yeah, it might be worth keeping.
I think so.
Means I get to carry it back.
Oh, good.
That might be more of that chert we saw below. Not quite as colorful, not quite as banded, but really pretty. Maybe it's just limestone layers, but it felt a little bit more waxy, or a little bit more cherty. Is that a word? That's kind of a pretty little piece of agate right there.
That is.
Doesn't do it justice because the camera is not nearly enough. And the reason I pulled out my camera was not for that, the really cool banding, nor for the really pretty piece of rock, nor the piece that Steph found that she's going to have me carry back in a moment.
Yeah, that little one.
But that little monster right there.
I was wondering if you were checking that in.
Yeah,
It's
there's...
very, like,
It's too fractured to do much with, I think. But just to give
good
comparison, it's about that size. Probably somebody could cut it. Maybe it's not as fractured as it seems. I'm not anxious to haul that thing out.
It's almost like a conglomerate agate.
And again, those leather-handled rock hammers are just a little bit bigger than the blue ones. So if you have one of the blue ones,
It's even bigger than that.
it's a little bit larger in terms of size comparison.
Stuff that I thought I could make something out of that.
All right, sometimes it might not be agate, might not be barite agate after agate, it might not be petrified wood. Sometimes it's just plain old quartzite, and I think that's what this is. We've got some sandstone here, or limestone, something that was laid down in layers, clearly. And it's rough to the touch, it's gritty. And some rocks have been cemented onto here, and I don't think we've found any agate cemented on here. So I don't think that's what this is. But man, isn't that pretty the way it glows and catches the light? Sometimes even quartzite can be really gorgeous.
Rock, and then.
So I was looking at a couple of these rocks that are really pretty right here. There's a really pretty piece there, a couple of pieces there. And Stephanie was kind enough to say, did you look at that one? Good grief, look at that. See if I can zoom in and get a picture of it without being in the sun here.
Great, huh? This piece
It's just a
right
beast.
there.
How far in do you think that goes?
I don't know.
I think Slabadabadoo could cut that maybe.
Yeah.
We're headed back I'm carrying the bucket. It's heavy. I bet she says that's a heart rock right there. Okay.
Making it?
Yeah, just showing that you're, you know.
Oh, you ready to go again? Okay. All right. I'll keep going again. Oh, okay. Your turn.
You know, I lost the bet. I thought you were going to comment on one of the rocks I set the bucket by. Oh, but I'm wrong.
What's rock?
Again. The totally heart rock.
Oh, it is. That's pretty.
I'm not hauling it.